Good morning, YouTube. This is KingCobraJFS with another video. And for breakfast today, I am having a mushroom and anchovy pizza. Yeah. This is from Papa John's Pizza. Now, when you get your Papa John's pizza, normally you get a little pepper and some garlic butter, right? Well, just do it with the garlic butter. You pour it all over your pizza. You take that pepper juice, squeeze it all over your pizza, right? You eat the pepper. Yummy. Anchovies are a little salty, yes, but they're high in protein. And you're definitely going to want to take care of your breath after eating anchovy pizza. Yeah. People are like, what the fuck are you doing licking on someone's vagina? Like, no, you idiot. I was eating an anchovy pizza. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that was horrible. And pizza's just awesome in general. Although some people are going to think I'm a little weird for eating anchovies on my pizza. And I think people who eat pineapple on their pizza are weird. Yeah. Because to me, you don't put fruit on pizza. That's just, I don't know, that's a weird one for me. Alright, says the guy who eats anchovies on his pizza. You gotta try at least one tiny slice of anchovy pizza before you say you officially hate it. You know, you can't say you don't like something if you haven't tried it. And there are some things that applies to. Okay. Now, I'm very much, me and Stephanie are an item, obviously. But speaking of love and all that, I really don't think society has the authority to dictate who gets married and who doesn't. So, yeah. This is the thing I don't get. What's the difference between Old Testament God and New Testament God? Old Testament God's a huge asshole. So they redid the Testament supposedly to make him look a little less asshole-like. If you believe in God, anyway. And the reason I say this because it's in the Testament. Man shall not lay with man, woman shall not lay with woman. Now, back in the day, I can understand that because there were a lot of people around. They needed, to procreate and populate the earth, right? Well, today it's a different story, We got enough people on this planet. It really wouldn't be an issue if, shouldn't be an issue, but. And this is the thing about it, is people will sit there and say they hate homosexuality, but then they'll turn around and masturbate to lesbian porn. How fucking hypocritical is that? Like, you say it's immoral, but you're watching two schoolgirls fuck each other. Yeah, well. Anchovy pizza. Yeah, it's the first time I've eaten breakfast in a while. You can call that breakfast, I guess. Don't talk with your mouth full, you fucking athlete. Shouldn't wash that down with. We had Dr. Pepper, but I'll drink a V8 instead. I mean, I love how people assume that I am because of the makeup. And I'm like, no, dude, that's a negative cliche. Usually I'm at work by now, but today was my day off, so finish chewing and swallowing here. Yeah. There we go. That's better. I suppose Papa John's isn't exactly the healthiest of breakfasts, but it's better than nothing, right? I've always liked pizza ever since I tried it for the first time. It's just an awesome food in general, I was reading Ozzy Osbourne's autobiography, and first time he went to New York City, he tried pizza, right? He said he fucking loved it, and then he went home and tried to make it, and it tasted like crap, he said. That's great. But going back to homosexuality and all that shit, you may not understand it, but just because you don't understand something doesn't mean it's evil or what have you, I think a lot of that fear comes from you know, I hate to say it, but the AIDS epidemic and shit, you know, people are worried about stupid shit like that, and understandable to be worried about that. You know, it's a very serious thing. Okay, but I was watching, I think it was TYT or the Rubin Report, and they now have a pill that prevents you from getting HIV. So that's at least a step. You know, if you're in a promiscuous relationship like that, or you have a risky lifestyle and you don't have it yet, you know, you might want to consider, you know, getting that pill so you don't get it, you know. It's somehow Magic Johnson, I think is his name, gets it and he doesn't fully contract it and he gets rid of it. How the fuck does that happen? You know, some people just have good genes, huh? Speaking of good genes, check these out. Black jeans. Okay, that was a really bad joke, but these jeans are comfortable. That's yeah. Which proves what? I'm not wearing skinny jeans. No, these are not skinny jeans. These are jeans that fit. These are a nice, comfortable pair. Okay. Which proves what? I'm not emo. Okay. You'll never see us goths wear freaking skinny jeans. I'm just saying. Okay. Nothing wrong with wearing skinny jeans, mind you. If you wear them, that's your choice. But wearing skinny jeans doesn't make you skinny, just like having a smartphone doesn't make you smart. That's a weird taste combination. Got the taste of anchovies and V8 in your mouth. I mean, the fact that some states won't even allow couples to get married just because they're the same sex, it's kind of disgusting, to be honest with you. Um, it's like, okay, now you're making Christians look bad again because you're being hateful. And supposedly one of the Christians' 10 Commandments is love thy neighbor, even if he is a little flaming faggot. Pardon my French, but yeah. Like, you can't just fucking say that. That's offensive. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm an Aspie, so fuck off. I'm a part of it too. Not necessarily a part of that, but I'm a part of the general terminology, if you will. You know, I got words that are offensive to me too. And I use them all the time because I figured I'm not going to let it be a thing where it becomes an offensive word that only Aspies can use. You know, fuck that. Okay. And I'm sure some people who follow Jesus are going to dislike this video if they do come across it. Well, if you dislike it, I really don't care. I mean, the last video I got, at the moment I checked it, had like 6 likes, or excuse me, 4 likes and 6 dislikes. So, yeah, it's YouTube. This is especially true, Ten Commandments thing. um, well, a while back, Oklahoma State said you're allowed to put religious monuments up on state grounds so long as it's funded by your religious organization privately. So the Christians are allowed to put their Ten Commandments up, but then the minute the Satanists want to put up a statue, everyone has a huge ass fit about it. Like, that seems a bit hypocritical if you ask me. You know, and it's not like the see, if you're gonna have a religious monument for Christianity, why not just do a statue of Jesus with a cross or something? The Ten Commandments, no. That's freedom of speech right there, and that's just no. Excuse me. That's a huge violation of that, and I don't agree with it. And what ended up happening was, if I was the governor in that aspect, I'd be like, well, if you can't be nice and if you can't play nice with the statues, then, or whatever, then guess what? We're gonna allow everyone else to put a statue up, but your religious organization. So you like that? Quit your bitching, But then that would just piss them off even more. So you can't do that, unfortunately. This was a little loophole that they designed to make it so separation of church and state was no longer a thing because of that. And I can't say I agree with it. This chocolate pipe tobacco, I've had it for a long ass time. There's still a lot left in the can here. Very stale. Very stale indeed. And stale by meaning it's dried out. It's so tasty. And despite the fact it's really dried out, it still has that chocolatey scent to it. Because pipe tobacco, especially, are they're known for leaving a very pleasant scent. So the best pipe tobacco I've had was Seven Seas Royal Blend. That's a good blend of pipe tobacco right there. This is one of the pipes I have here. This is a artistic and smooth finish. I think it's cool looking. Well, anyway, this is KingCobraJFS with another video, and